Okay, so it's been an interesting day today. How about it, babe?
Yes.
So last night we started our vacation at about 5 p.m. and then it ended around 7 p.m. and that's it. So we were to be flying all over the country today, but we got an interesting phone call that kind of ended that for good. Mm-hmm. So we are the leaders of a church. I'm the lead pastor of Hope Hill Church in Soho, Manhattan. A lot of you guys know that. And we have been meeting at 45 Bleecker Street in Soho for the past year or so, a little bit less than a year. And it's been okay. They turned our church into a gay bar for a play, didn't they?
That's right.
They turned it into a gay bar, and there were naked statues all over the place, and
many things unsuitable for children to see.
Some kind of a lot of pornography on the walls and so forth. So we had to kind of get out of there and change to a meeting in the lobby. So that was kind of interesting for a while. We met there for how long?
I think we've been there for like 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah, and lo and behold, something just happened where now we have to leave the church space, and we weren't actually ready for that. We weren't even planning for it. They didn't really tell us till last second. And so on the day that we started our vacation, 2 hours later, we got a phone call that let us know that we have to get out of the space. So we decided not to go on vacation.
That's right.
That's right, because that was the right thing to do. And we decided to stay here and work on finding a new space. So that's what we've been doing all day today, sitting at a computer, just typing away. There's some directories that kind of show event spaces in Manhattan. But we were basically just contacting all these different venues, all of these different people, and just really looking for a new space. So we realized as we were searching that we got a crazy awesome deal this last round. If you want to know difficult negotiations, you've got to come to Manhattan and get involved in real estate negotiations. It is something else, let me tell you. And so this last fall, when we were negotiating for the building, we got a really good deal, but not without a lot of really difficult negotiations. Is it true?
It is true. They pulled every trick in the book.
Every trick in the book. I'm in business school at Michigan State University, and we just did a negotiations class. And I'll tell you what, I already saw all the crazy tricks in the fall. It was crazy. So anyways, we got into this space and we got a really good deal. It was $600 per week. That for Manhattan is crazy awesome.
For a 250-seat theater.
For a 250-seat theater.
Black Box Theater had all the chairs, had the lighting, had on-site storage, which is
sound
huge.
System.
A first floor entrance, which is amazing.
Right. So that was cool. But now as we're looking into Manhattan space, we realize, you know, the typical, you know, what, $125 an hour, it's just not going to cut it in Manhattan. It costs more. And so now we realize that the $600 budget that we had for a Sunday is just, it's not going to cut it for this next round. And we also want to start some children's stuff on Sundays, because we don't really have any children right now, and we don't have children because we don't have, you know, really any children's ministry going on.
Technically, we have 2 twins.
Yes.
Every other week, which we love and adore. And we have a baby.
That's true.
Coming in September. And this baby is gonna cry sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And so we need a space. And we need a space so that we can reach out to some young couples in the city who are looking for a church and a place to really minister to kids.
That's right. Yeah, so we have to find a location in Manhattan that's good for basically everybody that comes to Hope Hill, which people from all over the place come. We have people from Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, Manhattan itself, Staten Island, Jersey, all the boroughs. Manhattan, and so we've got to stay in the center of it all, which is Manhattan. That's right between where everybody comes, because we've got to keep the family together. And so when we're looking for a space, we got to find space that's easily accessible by trains, because nobody has cars. 98% of the people that come to our church don't have cars, because in Manhattan you don't do that, or in New York you don't do that. You do the subways. So we need that. We need a place for children. That is a non-negotiable. We've got to be able to have children, you know, really have a good time at church, because they're the next generation. It's not negotiable, right?
Right.
That's right. So with all this said, we need to boost the budget. Now, because we're a young congregation, I think we're doing a great job. We are all being very sacrificial in the way that we're funding this this mission and this faith community, because we love this faith community. And the thing is, though, we need to jack up that budget for Sunday morning services. We meet in public spaces for the rest of the week. So when we do the midweek classes and hangout times, we always make sure that we meet in public spaces.
30, 34.
But on Sundays, that's not going to happen. What we got to say is, if there's anybody out there who is interested in really backing and getting involved in a really awesome mission, and that's the mission of Hope Hill. We are a really awesome church. We're reaching out to people, connecting people with God in New York City, people from all over the world. We've got a great group of people here. If you're interested in helping with this, so that we can go find a space that we can have kids ministry going on, that we can have an awesome worship ministry, a lot of music and a lot of instrumentalists playing, and really just reach out to the city better, we're gonna make an ask. I hate talking about money. Hate talking about money. In fact, the first year and a half of the faith community, since Hope Hill launched, I basically, do you think I ever talked about money really?
No, I think you avoided it.
I avoided it because I hate talking about money. But the truth of the matter is, in this situation, when it really comes down to it, in Manhattan, money is the gas in the gas tank for the mission moving forward. And so if there's anybody out there who wants to get involved, get in touch with us. We need 4 people. Again, our budget, I think internally we can handle $600 per week internally with our faith community at the size that it is. But we need to go up to $800 a week to get that facility that we really need. And so we need, I would say, about 4 people to pledge to donate $200 monthly. And so you'll basically sponsor one of the Sundays each month, and that will take us from $600 up to the $800 level, where we can really get that facility that we need. So we need either 4 people to pledge $200, or we need 8 people to pledge $100. So with that said, let's see what happens. You know, we can't repay you, obviously, and that's okay, because God sees everything. And so if you get involved behind the scenes in this way, God will see it, and He'll make sure you get taken care of in one way or another. That's the way He rolls, right?
That's right. So faithful.
Yep. So hope you guys have a great day. And this is episode number 2 of the LEE TV NYC.